Guys, what is up? Welcome! Hello, everybody! I hope you're having a lovely Saturday so far. Welcome to Saturday Morning Dooger. I'm going to squeeze the water out of my tea bag. Because, once again, did not have time to grab coffee, did not have time to make coffee, so guess what? The easiest option, my back. The easiest option is, to make some tea really fast. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much to the host,
you fine
Rose Psyche.
Coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Rose Psyche, I'm so sorry that the alert was covered up in my dumb face. And also, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. DM Dooger, I know, right? So, for those of you who don't know what all of that is about, they just announced the Roleplay Patreon, and I'm going to be the first guest DM for a one-shot. We hit the goal for that, so very exciting. I'm super jazzed to do it. JP came to me and was like, yo, would you DM a one-shot if it was like a reward and I could pay you? And I was like, yes. It would make me finally do it. Yes, it would make me finally do it. Yes, I'll do it. And he was like, all right, cool. And then when I woke up this morning, the very first message I had was from him that said, yo, you're gonna DM a one-shot officially. I was like, oh, damn! So, yeah. Very excited. Yeah, I have my campaign all written up. I'm planning on using Dungeon World. Copyright Adam Coble. I'm planning on using Dungeon World so that it's a bit easier and looser, so it's mostly just D6s, you know. It'll be a nice, easy way for me to do my first game.
Welcome.
Yeah, Pain Herder.
Cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Pain Herder, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day, and use the emotes for evil, not good. Yeah, okay, sorry. So a one-shot is a term that's used for, like, something that only exists for one episode or one session or one volume, right? Like, you would call a manga that only has one volume a one-shot, or a novel.
You fine.
No, you wouldn't use it for novels at all. D-Shield 2, thank you so much for subscribing and saving me from being so horribly wrong. Thank you for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. But yeah, in a D&D campaign sense as well, if it's just like one day, you sit down, you do the whole campaign in like one go, that would be considered a one-shot. Things that normally would be multiple. Shit, that doesn't work either. Things that there would normally be more than one of, but instead there's only one. You would like reference that as a one-shot version of that thing. I can't. I'm so bad. PM me yandere, girls. Goodness gracious. I don't know if that's like, if that's solicitation. Hello, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. And Jay Forster, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you both so much for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day, and use the emotes for evil, not good. I'm going to be a DM for the first time in my life. For the first time in my life. Also, CoxCon just started. So, yeah. Be sure to follow CoxCon Official on Twitter if you want to see some cool stuff that's going on there. We're sad that we're not there this year. Next year, though. I should DM Made RPG. That's a little more complex than I want it to be for my very first session. Like I said, I have my story, I have my campaign all like sorted out, and I've asked JP to be on it as one of the players. I'm trying to decide whether or not I would want to ask Sam, just because like I feel like Sam would see right through me as a DM. Where can we watch you DM? Oh, so Roleplay is like a series of D&D shows that happen on Twitch at twitch.tv/itmejp, ITMEJP. I've been on a really long campaign that was called Mirror Shades. That was a Shadowrun game set in like a cyberpunk world. I've been on the Made RPG one shot. There was kind of an interesting long form show called West Marches where people would drop in and drop out as characters. So Twainer99 said congrats on your DM and resubs. Thank you so much. So yeah, I've been a player a lot, and I've made it very clear to them that I would like the opportunity to try out DMing. So yeah.
Welcome, you
Jack Hornsby.
Loving, coffee drinking burrito babe.
Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. Are there VODs of this anywhere I've never watched? Yeah, JP has VODs of everything, all of his shows on his YouTube channel, which is it's exactly the same. It's youtube.com/itmejp. Geo Phoenix!
Coffee drinking burrito babe.
Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. Use the emotes for evil, not good. Thank you guys so much for the subs this morning. Rip Juliet. I know. My sweet Juliet. Probably never be rezzed, but that's fine. Some people were asking me if I could divulge more information about the character that I was in the middle of creating with Steven, because now, since West Marches has gone on indefinite hiatus / been canceled, you might never see this character. So basically, Sam and I were discussing how interesting or fun it would be to play a character that's essentially the Onion Knight, but is like a big lady knight.
Welcome,
Awkward Froggy, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day, and use the emotes for evil, not good. So yeah, the idea sort of snowballed from there, where we were like, oh man, is there like a class that can make better rolls based on how long they sit and sort of like think about it, right? So like sort of taking from the Onion Knights, like pondering, trying to come up with the best solution before acting. Is there like a tactician? Is there like a character or a player type that has improved roles based on how they've assessed the situation? And so I went to Steven and I pitched this character, and he came back to me with all kinds of options and was like, read about this class, tell me if like, if we could mesh the two and sort of create the character that you're wanting. And it was really, really fun. We were creating this like Lady Onion Knight character that was really, really cool. Simphora, thank you so much for the resub. And so, maybe I'll get to use her in another thing. I know that Steven is wanting to keep doing like, his own games and stuff. So what are we talking about? This conversation is about like just generally the roleplay games on JP's server, because he just launched his Patreon. And one of the goals for the Patreon was if they hit a certain amount of money per month, they would start bringing on monthly guest DMs. I think it's monthly. Guest DMs in general. And I'm going to be the first one, so pretty excited. Congrats on the Undertale song. You have an amazing voice. Thank you so much. It took me like trying a lot. Clockwork Thistle, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day, and use the emotes for evil, not good. Thank you so much. Why does your shirt say trademark? Trademark Dodger Brand Coffee Company, courtesy of GameTea.co.uk. What was I saying? Shoot. I lost it somewhere. So hyped for Dooger as a DM on roleplay. I can't wait. Thanks, Dharma Dragon. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. The song. Yeah. Man, it took that song. I don't know if it's because it's in like a weird part of my range or what it was, but I spent like 2 straight days trying to nail those lines. It was really difficult for me. There are like some drops in notes where like I hit it flat almost every time, and I was like, no. Zakuria, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day, and use the emotes for evil, not good. Fortunately, Ben and Besso were very very patient with me. Yeah, they let me just like try it over and over and over again and send them, you know, stuff for approval and being like, is this like this sort of like this kind of or
Welcome, you fine cat-loving coffee
Mac
drinking burrito
097.
babe.
Oh my gosh, I was almost one number off. Mac 087. I don't want to misrepresent you. Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. Thank you so much. The leaps in the first part of each phrase. Yeah. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. There were specific notes that I almost always hit flat though. Like I had to really train myself to like, it's a control issue, right? Like your diaphragm is a muscle just like everything else. It's like something that you have to train and strengthen. And I haven't done any serious singing in a really long time. You know, I sit here and I hum to myself and stuff like that, but I haven't tried to like really nail something in a really, really long time. So every time I was trying to sing it, when I was trying to sing it and be really firm on the notes, it was like, shit. Like I would just lose it. I would lose it in specific parts a lot. So yeah, I'm so glad that everybody really likes the final product. We all worked so hard on it. I literally went to Alex like a few days before that video went live and I was like, hey, this album is going to be coming out on Thursday. I know that you've made lyric videos in the past. Like, would you have time to make me a lyric video and I can pay you? And he was like, I got this. Like, everybody was just so awesome about it. And in the end, we had such a cool thing. Yeah. I ran across you singing My Son John and it was really good. Oh, thanks. That's from forever ago. Man, I don't even know if I remember all of the lyrics to that song. My son John was tall and slim and he had a leg for every limb. I used to love that song a lot. It was on an album, just like a random album that my mom bought me. And I would listen to that song over and over and over again because I thought it was so pretty. For some reason, even though it's about, like, it's about a dude, like, losing his legs. I don't know. The song is, that song or the song I was just talking about? The song I was just talking about is, it's on my channel. It's literally just Undertale. And yeah, the song I was just singing is called My Son John. It's like an old shanty-style song. Guildho, oh my god. Guildho is one, I think because I, like, wrote it, produced it, like did everything for that song. That song is very hard for me to listen to now. Like, really, really hard for me to listen to because I'm like, oh god, if I could redo this. And maybe I should. Maybe I should redo that song at some point, just for fun. That was actually my first coffee time. The first coffee time, the sea shanty. Well, the sea shanty was uploaded alongside of the first coffee time. To be fair, if we're being specific. Guildho is my favorite. I play it on loop. Aw, that's so sweet. Hey, JP, I was literally just talking about roleplay and all that stuff. The resub. 17 months. JP, such support. There's apparently going to be a Life is Strange TV show. I think I heard rumblings about that. I heard rumblings about that. But what about your comedy sketch? Oh my god. I've been going through, and I knew this was going to happen.
Welcome,
Drain Mac.
Drain
Mac. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Babe.
Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day, and use the emotes for evil, not good. That comedy sketch, like, I waited too long on it. Like, it's taken me too long to edit it, and now I'm at the point where I'm like, this isn't funny anymore. Like, I don't think this is funny anymore. And I was talking about it with Sam, and Sam was like, just finish it. You'll feel better if you just finish it. Because you always do this thing where you, like, start a project, and you're really excited about it, and then you get halfway through, and and then you start to second guess it. And I was like, but it's not funny anymore. And he was like, oh God, just finish it. You have to upload it. I know. I have to just commit and upload it. And if it's not funny anymore, that's fine. But at least I'll have finished it, right? I'll have taught myself how to edit up a sketch, how to edit up like a comedy thing. It'll be my very first time. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Why is my phone making noises? It's silent. Is it a ghost? Is there a ghost in there? Listen to your princess. I know, I should listen to my princess more. That's how Markiplier feels about his cat video. I mean, I'll do it. I'll finish it. I will finish it. Just, oh, that's right. 9 p.m.? That's not what time it was supposed to go live. Oh, I just, fuck! I just refreshed my my video manager on YouTube to be like, oh, that's right. My anime season first impressions video went up at 9 a.m. this morning. And I saw that it still said scheduled, and I was like, no. Because I scheduled it for 9 p.m. Fuck! No! Frick! I'll make it live the second we're done with it. The second we're done with this, I'll make it live. Gosh dang. Gosh dingle dang it. So frustrated with myself. Pro YouTuber, I know. The number of times that I schedule videos and I schedule them wrong. And I like triple check too, because I've had so many times where I'm like, all right, this is scheduled for like 3 hours from now, but it's scheduled for like 24 hours plus 3 hours, right? Like the day is wrong, but I don't notice it because I'm paying attention to the time. This time, apparently, I was paying a lot of attention to the day, but I was not paying as close of attention to the time. I'm a pro. I've been doing this for 6 years. Yes, I'm very good at it. Yeah, I wonder if I can set it up to have a 24-hour clock.
You fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Fumofu, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. Thank you so much. A professional pro, super pro. I write tweets for the library I work with. I do that with Hootsuite all the time. Yeah. You're lucky TB's in England. I know! Oh my god, because he always just drops in. He always drops in at the perfect moment during Saturday Morning Dooger to be like, wow, good garbage here. Like, no! No! What is this weird sub gif? It's me going like this in a long time ago news episode. I just choked on my Ditos. Those sweet Ditos. Yesterday, I had brought 500 points of damage from XTC Refugee. Thank you so much. Thank you. I finally started tackling some of the stuff for the stream. If you are interested in the Revlo stuff, we finally have Revlo awards that are live. So I'm very excited about that. I spent a long time being like, okay, what are some fun rewards I can put on here so we can test out the whole system and everything. So yeah, There's Revlo stuff up now. We just need to get the HP bar going. And then we'll be good. Have you played any more Setsuna? We're apparently, what was Chibi saying? Chibi was saying that we're like 95% of the way done with that game or something. Oh my god. Jay Manito. So many one cheers. 9K to go and I get a cup. Yeah, and just because something says that there's only 10 of them, it doesn't mean that there's only 10 forever. It just means that I'm keeping pretty much all of the rewards to 10 so that I make sure I can keep up with them, you know? We're aiming for your mugs, just so you know. Please. Sam will love you. Sam will love you. If you want a mug, if you want a weird mug from my collection, go for it. Birdish, 50 points of damage. Them glasses from Fresh Ramen. Thank you. And thank you for the resub. Is this a Barb from Stranger Things cosplay? I still have not watched Stranger Things. And yes, to anybody who's wondering, these are my real glasses. They are real, with lenses and everything. Mysteria, thank you so much for the resub. 2 years. I love the streams and the videos. Mwah. Thank you so much. The collection has been going on for years. I know! I need to just, like, offload a bunch of them to all of your beautiful faces. And then Sam will let me buy more. Because right now I'm cut off. I can buy a mug for another person, but I'm not allowed to buy a mug and put it with all of the other mugs. That is like not okay anymore. So it's like, fuck. Can you give us some hints about your campaign? I mean, I've talked with you guys about it a little bit before. It's all based on food. It's all based on food. That's what I'll say. That's all I'll say. Can we get a little Dooger signature if we get a mug? If I can figure out a way to sign the mugs and have it actually, like, stick on there, then sure. There have been ways that I've tried to do that in the past. Ways that I thought were, like, A+, and they don't always necessarily work out, so... Were you wearing contact lenses before? No, I just didn't realize how blind I was until I finally went and got my eyes checked out. 500 points of damage from J-Jam. Thank you so much. Permanent marker and top coat. Yeah, there are multiple ways that people claim work. Doesn't always happen.
Loving, coffee drinking,
Triple H Harkness, the wrestler, the legend. Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a great day and use the emotes for evil, not good. No, I didn't park in the parking lot. Jeepers. Yes, I'm in the same office where Jesse works. I'm in the same office where Jesse, Completionist, Strippin, and Octopimp all work. Shofu!
Drinking burrito babe.
Shofu, thanks so much for subscribing and becoming an adorable burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day and use the emotes for evil, not good. Dude, if you guys haven't seen Shofu's GIF that everybody was using, it's like, mwah. It's just gold. I immediately saved it onto my phone. It's great. And also, if you just don't know who Shofu is, go find him. He's wonderful. Have you gotten the pink rimmed glasses in? Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't even bought them yet, but I did find them. For those of you who don't know, I was looking for basically my exact glasses, but with the rims in pink. Because I was like, I mean, Alpha Doom, thank you for the 1,000 points of damage. I appreciate it. I I was trying to find basically my glasses, but that I could wear while I'm being Gremlin Diva. I was like, I just want my glasses, but in hot pink, and then I can make it work. It'll be fine. Didn't know Octopimp works in your office. Yeah, man, he's in the room right next to Sam. It's raining really hard where you are. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I wish. Yeah, look at all those Deves. Those sweet Deves. August, thank you so much for the host. I want your glasses so bad. What's the brand? What a great question. Oliver Peoples. Handcrafted in Italy. Oliver Peoples is the brand. I spent a decent amount of money on these glasses because I was like, I want these to be, you know, my nice glasses that I wear all the time. I'll be straight up with you though, like, I've been looking on websites like Zenny Optical for if I want more glasses. Because I'm like, alright, so I've got one pair that I spent like a lot of money on, and then any other pairs that I want for whatever reason, I'm just gonna get on like really cheap sites. 61 points of damage, here we go. Jay Manito. So many 1 tiers. They don't have weather in LA. That's so true. That's so true. I miss seasons so much. Like, it's hard to describe to you guys how often I forget what time of year it is. It's like being in a weird vortex when you're in LA. And some people love it. Some people are like, oh my God, this is my perfect weather and I get it every day. Wow, this is amazing. And then there's me, where I'm like, the trees never change. the trees never turn orange. It never gets icy. Like, it's just nothing. It's just the same every single day. Maybe it gets a little bit hotter.
Welcome,
and that's it.
you
Psycho
fine,
Zero with an
cat-loving,
X.
coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. Vape Nation. Please. True Heart, thank you so much for the resub. I feel like every time I try to do the Vape Nation as a goof, I don't know what it is. Vape Nation! Vape Nation! Here it is, Vape Nation. I'll mail you snow. Thank you. I wouldn't make it in LA. I need change. It, like, took a long time. Been watching you on YouTube for 5 years. Excited to see what happens next. Thank you so much, Bad Wolf. Yeah. LA took a lot of getting used to. I still I don't know. Chaotic, thank you for the 100 points of damage. I appreciate it. I'll trade you a year's worth of Iowa seasons for some LA Pokestops. Oh my god. A friend of mine is in New York right now and spent like 2 days in Central Park and was just sending me all kinds of photos. Guys, if you want to be jealous of Pokestops, look at Central Park. What the heck is up with that? What is up with Central Park and all its Pokestops? Like, what? It's crazy. I've been watching since Jesse and Simon squished you between their beards. Fun fact, that was the day I met Sam for the first time. The day that was filmed. The first time I ever met Sam. Central Park is ridiculous right now. Yeah. Ryan Eleanor looks good today. Thank you. I've been watching a lot of videos. It turns out, beauty gurus actually know what they're talking about. I watched so many videos that were like, here's how to do your eyeliner, you dummy. And I was like, help me. I feel like I did a lot better with it today. And faster. I was much faster with it today as well. So Just feeling really good about it. I think you're missing the point. It's the day you got squished between Jesse and Simon's beards, which is way more important. Okay, fair enough. I've been watching since you had coffee with Simon and Lewis. Whoa, that's a long time ago. I've been watching since the Husky video. Since the one where we jumped out of a plane. Sometimes I forget that I've been skydiving because it was so long ago. And then I think to myself, man, I should go skydiving again. Do you have 2 PCs for streaming? No, I know a lot of people that do that though. I have no idea how to set that up. Like if I even wanted to, right? I think any of you who have followed me for a long time know that I'm not super technology savvy. You'd think I'd be a little bit better about it because I did like electrical work for so long, but I don't really. Those two only have so much crossover in terms of knowledge. Yeah, I know like JP and I think Max. I think a few people that I know do that. And I have no idea how you would even set that up. The idea is that like you would use one computer to stream and then another computer would like take like you would transfer the information from the stream to like the other computer so that none of them are getting bogged down by anything. It's weird. It's too much. That Intel unboxing, though, I know, right? Brontonoms! Thank you so much for the resub. 16 months.
Welcome,
heck yes.
you
And
fine,
Scroodle Patrol. What a
coffee-drinking
name.
burrito babe.
Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a great day and use the emotes for evil, not good. Thank you so much. I've been here since TGS 1. Oh, God. TGS. Cry explained his setup once and chat was like, what the fuck did he just say? Dude, I asked him, when I was first trying to figure out a better sound setup, which you guys know I still haven't perfected or like figured out all the way. But I went to him and I was like, okay, what all do you use? And how is it set up? And what does it do? And then it was like static. It was just like talking to me for so long. And I was like, I didn't get any of that. I felt so bad. I hate when I go to somebody with a question and then I feel like I completely wasted their time trying to like explain the answer to me because I walk away and go, It's like that episode of IT Crowd when she when she goes to Morris and she's like all right, so explain to me, like, what are you doing here? Like, I want to have a better understanding of, like, what it is we do here. So just, like, explain to me what this is. And then it's just a actual static sound where she's just like, It's like, cracks me up. TGS Iron Gamer was dope. Oh, man. Yep. Iron Gamer, that was, like, man. Oh, my God. That's back when Umatani was pretending to be, like, our dude for Iron Gamer. I've been here since your videos were filmed from under the bunk bed thing. Dude, I was thinking about my loft bed the other day because I was remembering, so there was like a slight, how do I explain this story? How do I explain this story in a way where you're like, ugh? Sherlock hates being in his carrier. Like, really, really hates it. It stresses him out a lot. I'm not sure why. Like, Watson also hates it, but she doesn't panic, right? Sherlock panics. And so every time I put him in his carrier, I put a big towel in there too, because I know he's gonna pee. I feel so bad for him. I know that he's gonna get like really stressed out and pee. There was one time that he peed in his carrier and it got on the actual carrier. And for any of you who know cats, and their pee, like, it just sticks there forever, right? So I have one carrier that smells perfectly fine. And then I have my, like, big boy cat carrier that Sherlock goes in that just, like, slightly smells like cat pee all the time, and it drives me nuts. So I put it like, way in the back of a closet that we have. And every now and then when I open up that closet to, like, grab shoes or whatever, I get, like a little whiff of it, and I worry because I think to myself, what if one of the other cats got in here, smelled that there was, like, pee smell, and was like, this is a safe place to pee, and peed again, right? Like, what if I'm smelling this now because they've done it more than once? And my cats are very, very good about the litter box. They don't pee where they're not supposed to unless, like, I fucked up, right? Anyways, this is, like, a long way of explaining that, like, I opened up the door, smelled the pee, and was like, did they pee where they weren't supposed to? Or did they not? And then I flashed back. I flashed all the way back to when I had my loft bed. And Husky was trying to teach himself how to juggle. Was walking around the house juggling. Walked into my room juggling and was like, what's up? Sherlock was so freaked out by him juggling that he jumped, like, did a bunch of acrobatics to get up onto the loft bed, peed my bed, like, peed all over my bed, and just sat there, frozen in place, peeing on my bed. And I was like, what just happened? What just happened? And I was like, I guess there have been a couple of times where Sherlock's peed for really weird reasons. This is really, like, where this story went. I hope that wind-up was worth it for this cat pee story. I don't like, Sherlock freaks out about things that don't make a whole lot of sense to me. And yet, he is, with new people, he is, the less timid one, which is weird because just in, like, general life, Watson's the one who's like, yeah, let's go on adventures. I'm going to jump on this thing and I'm going to do this and I'm going to play with this weird thing, right? She's the one who's way more active. And Sherlock's the one who's just kind of, like, lays around, and if something even remotely spooky happens, he disappears, right? And his tail fluffs up and he's like, nope, I'm out. He's a big scaredy cat. So it's weird to me that when new people come over, Watson's like, bye. Disappears. Completely disappears. And Sherlock's the one who goes, oh, new people to pet me. Come to me. I'm ready. I honestly haven't seen Ro or Husky in forever. We're both just, like, doing our own things, but every now and then we see each other at, like, Warp Zone stuff or whatever, and we say hi, but yeah, we haven't hung out in a very long time. Hi, Lou! My cat is super friendly, but he hates when people are on ladders. That's so weird, Free. I say that even though, I mean, Sherlock hates when ceiling fans start spinning. He's fine. He's like, the fan can be there. That's fine. But if you start spinning the ceiling fan, he's like, that's definitely a monster. Just, like, runs away. My cat's like Sherlock, but she hates kids. The only kid that Sherlock and Watson have ever interacted with while I've had them is fuck. Captain Starfighter. That's it. I was like, what's the, like, cute little name that Aaron has? And I almost said Teary Spawn, and I was like, wrong baby. Captain Starfighter, little Kaylee. Aaron's baby. When Aaron was taking care of the cats, Aaron brought Kaylee over for one day, and Watson walked right up to her and sniffed her face, like, from this close, and Kaylee just immediately started crying. That's their only interaction with babies. Sherlock did not touch her at all. It was just like, that looks like a very small version of what I'm used to, and I don't like it. So many babies. I know, there are so many babies. What kind of tea am I drinking? I'm drinking Earl Grey with 1 packet of sugar and no milk. We haven't done a toast yet. Do you guys want to do a little cheers? Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for hanging out so far today. Grab your Beverleys if you have them. If not, you can fist bump. 3, 2, 1. Dink. Let's have an awesome Saturday, everybody. Some of you were like, Saturday's almost over. Then have an awesome whatever's going on right now. I love the streams from Idaho Bill. Thank you so much for the resub. 15 months. That's awesome. Hunter Hunter, yes, my Hisoka mug. Or my Hiskoa mug, sorry. That will always confuse the shit out of me. Like, how did Hiskoa become the official way to translate his name into, like, English? I'll never understand it. Oh, thank you guys, all of you, so much for the resubs. Sorry if I missed any. My cat likes to lick my armpits, like the salt. When I've been exercising, Sherlock's like, oh yeah, runs over and licks my leg for like an hour if I let him. Is this one of the acquirable mugs? No. I can't give away Hiskoa. You cry. No, this mug was the last one at Anime Expo 2 years ago, and Brad bought it for me as a thank you gift for getting him a pass to go to Anime Expo. So, Mega Tobin's 5 points of damage. Thank you so much. My cup's empty, but whatevs. Mine's almost empty too, if that makes you feel better. There's like a little bit left in there. Just a smidge. Just a smidge dupe. The Roleplay Patreon is kicking butt. I'm so happy for JP and Adam. I know, me too. Zapzors!
Loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. Yeah, when I do my one shot, I think I'm going to sit down with Adam and kind of like take him through what I'm thinking and let him give me some critique before I actually do the show. And we also talked about doing sort of a post-mortem of the show as well, like talking about what worked, what didn't, at what points I felt like uncomfortable or worried, you know, like sort of talking about what it's like to DM for the first time. Using up all of my attacks in one blast. 268 points of damage from Jay Manito. Thank you so much. Lovely Adam. Yeah, he's great. He's fantastic. How is CoxCon going? I mean, you should follow at CoxCon Official to find out about that. I am not there. We're still home, so. Rock Your Face just resubbed, back from military training, enjoying some much missed Dooger. Aw, thank you so much. New emotes for evil, I know. Yeah, we got some new emotes in there. And we're actually, like, well on our way toward the next goal for even more emotes. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Like, it's awesome. It's super awesome. I'm glad you guys are liking the emotes that we've added. Have you watched Zankyo no Terror? Yeah, I haven't finished it, but I watched, like, because what was it, 3 Anime Expos ago that they premiered the first episode, I think. So I've watched 3 or 4 episodes of it. I liked it. I didn't ever finish it, though. What was that one? There was one where everybody was like, this is gonna be the show. Oops, I'm so sorry. I feel like it's very hit or miss for me when people say this show is going to be the show of the season. Almost every time it's not for me, which is kind of disappointing. Oh my gosh, so many shows. So many shows. Going back in my hummingbird to see if I can find the show I'm thinking of. Where everybody was like, this show is gonna blow your mind. And then I gave up on it so fast. Oh, no. I don't think I have it on my hummingbird. That's how few shits I gave about it. Oh, no. Charlotte. Oh, God. Nope. I think I've lost it, guys. I don't think... Oh, no, this was it! What was this one called? Perfect Insider! Oh, I'm so glad that we got there. I'm so glad we figured it out. I watched... How many episodes of this show? How many episodes did I watch of this dumb show? Before I was like, I give the fuck up. 4 episodes. I watched 4 episodes of that show and was like, nope, I'm out. Give up. I'm out forever. Which sounds so sad, but like, oh my God. It's just so disappointing for me because everybody was saying it was going to be amazing and it was so slow. I couldn't even manage to make myself get through it. I'm sure that it was fine in the end, but the pacing of it was just, God, I couldn't get through it. I watched all of it and it only got worse. That one was really disappointing. Interesting. We've got a split opinions going on in here. The Perfect Insider was 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago. Hold the fuck up, everybody. Aired, yes, it was a winter 2015 anime. What was wrong with Charlotte? Charlotte is another one that apparently was very divisive with people who were watching it. I was disappointed in the change of tone in that show. I wanted it to be like, I don't know what I wanted. The first pause. The Pacific Nick
drinking burrito babe.
The Pacific Nick, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. Enko89, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support as well. I hope you're both having a great day. Use the emotes for evil, not good. Thank you. I gotta leave and tune into that new roleplay. Awesome. Pato Minx, have a good day. Enjoy it. I still haven't watched Voltron. I know so many people who are deep in it though. Like, so deep into Voltron. Erin was one of them. I was like, oh man, Erin, have you watched New Game yet? It's so cute. It's like a moe that I'm actually really, really, really into, and I love it. And she was like, I haven't, but I'm really deep into the Voltron fandom right now, and I don't think I can get out. I was like, okay. What did you think of Evangelion? I finished it for the 3rd time, and I love it. Evangelion is one of those ones where I feel like it's required reading, right? If you're like really into the anime fandom, I feel like things like Akira and Evangelion are must watches or must reads. But I am not super attached to Evangelion the way that a lot of people are. I've read all of it. I've watched all of the original anime. I haven't watched the like reboot movies because I've been waiting for the last one to come out, which might be never. I don't know. But I don't know. I was like, okay, that was a story. That was a story that was sufficiently, you know, mind-fucky, but Evangelion was just like okay for me, honestly. But I think that it was one of the first to do some things that have become standard. You know, it's one of those situations where it's like it's good to watch it, even if just so that when people make the getting the fucking mech Shinji jokes, you're there, like you know it. You're like, ah, this goof. Yes, I've got it. Shiny Mew 888.
Loving, coffee drinking burrito babe.
Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. I liked Death Parade. I thought Death Parade was pretty okay. I'm off for now. All right, Psycho Zero. Thanks so much for watching. I did watch all of Flying Witch. I thought that show was pretty cute from beginning to end. It like never got super complex. It was just like it was witches living in the simple country. I was like, great. Are you hyped for next season? I haven't even looked into next season. I'm currently like trying to figure out what from this current season I'm going to stick with. There are a few shows that I like, but all of the sports stuff has wound up being really disappointing for me. I hate when it's sports season and I'm like, yes, give me all of the sports anime, and then they do it and I'm like, I don't want any of this. This is just okay, fine. I know, a lot of people like Days. I'm not trying to make you feel bad for liking Days. I don't like it. Which is one of my controversial feelings that is on this anime first impressions video. Cheer Boys is fantastic. I do love Cheer Boys. What's the Horse Girl anime? Oh, is that next season? Oh my god. The lesbian horse girl anime. You should watch that trailer if you haven't before. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Horse girl anime. Uma Musume. That's the name of it. Uma Musume. Frick. Why is this a thing that exists? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. They're horse girls. Ah! There it is. There it is. Boys, girls, and beautiful in-betweens. There you go. Anyways. Anywho, moving on from there. I'm so glad this exists. It's so dumb. It's a game, not an anime. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an anime as well. I think it's both. Thanks so much for the host, Tim. Dodger, why? Because it's there. It's there. Erin showed it to me. She was like, have you seen Horse Girls? I was like, no. I came here because I saw the post about you on Reddit. Which one? I say sarcastically. Hopefully it was a good one and not a weird one. But I appreciate it. Hi, what's up, godly gazes? I hope you enjoy. I thought you meant horse riding, not actual horse girls. No. These are like girls, but they apparently have horse ears and horse tails, and they run. They like race each other. Oh no. Dodgers on live stream fail? What did I do? I'm so curious. I'm so curious to know why I'm on live stream fail. The shoes thing? The shoes thing. Can I post the link? Mods, can you make it so that Godly Gazes can post a link? Or PM it to you? The kids section shoes. Fuck no! 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 Are you kidding me? No! No! Shit! No, I forgot about that! Oh my god! No! No! Never mind, you don't even need to link it. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Oh my god. Shit. No! No! Oh my god. Do you remember when Sam betrayed me so hard? I remember that. I remember that. Explain, please. Okay, so there's a stream. There was a stream. I think it was a Friday morning stream. I think I was home, if I remember right. There was a stream a couple Fridays ago where somebody was, I think somebody in my chat was goofing on me. Oh no, Kisuke. Yeah, where chat was asking me if I bought my clothes in the kids section, and I was like, no. And then Sam betrayed me, my sweet fiance. He betrayed me and was like, I mean, I was with you when you bought shoes from the kids section. And I was like, no. Oh my god. I just watched it. It was definitely at home. Yeah. I love Sam's super genuine sorry at the end of the clip. Oh my god. Okay, look. Yes. Yes, okay? In England, I couldn't find shoes that fit me in the adult section, so we went to the kids section and bought me shoes. The comments in the thread are gross. I mean, it's Reddit. It's Reddit. It's whatever. My sister has to buy kids shows too. It's weird. It's weird because I wear a size anywhere from a size, oh god, I wear anywhere from a size 5.5 to a 6.5 in America, which translates to a size 3 in men's, I think, but also translates to a size 4 in kids. It's weird. Like, the way that they line up makes no sense at all to me. The way that kids shoes line up with adult shoes. Like, it's just like, wait, why can I wear a size 6 in women's, but a size 4 in kids? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'm 5 foot, I think. Every time I go to the doctors, they tell me something different. So I don't know. But I think I'm around 5 foot, maybe 5'1", but I think I'm like 5 foot. That's the only size that I can say where I'm like, I'm definitely around 5 foot. Dang it, she's taller than me. The last time I went to the hospital, they measured me and said that I was 4'9", and I was like, the last time I was 4'9" was when I was a senior in high school. I've definitely grown since then. I haven't reached 5 foot yet. So close yet so far. I've been growing a little bit over the last, like, ever since high school. I've grown a little bit every year. For whatever reason. So even though I graduated at 4'9", I'm now, like, around 5 foot. For whatever, like, I just grow, like, a little bit every year. This whole time I thought you were at least 5'8". Yesterday somebody in Sam's chat was saying that for some reason I just look like I would be average height. Because normally everybody sees, like, just from here up on me in all of my videos. So, a bunch of people were saying that they always assume that I'm just, like, normal. And I'm, like, average height. Which I can't confirm or deny because I've lived in my own body my whole life. And Sam is 6 foot, 6'4.5", I think. Something like that. It's weird seeing you pick up Sherlock because he looks like a monster. He is a monster. He's a little bit of a monster. He's a big kitty. I've met you. I can confirm you're a tiny person. I know. Yeah, so when Sam and I stand, if ever you meet Sam and we're standing next to each other, you'll be like, ah, ah, I see the height difference, yes. I'm 6'1" and I'm the shortest one in my family. That's like in Sam's family. Sam's family is all just like super tall people. So the first time that I went to visit, I was like, hi everybody, it's so nice to meet you. Yeah, my mods are on point today. What's the etiquette on hugging people that are shorter than you? I don't know. I think it depends on the person, right? Because, like, it's really hard as a small person. It's really hard to not wind up just kind of enveloped. But it's also awkward for the taller person to lean over. Like it can like be hard on their back, right? So I don't know, like, because Sam and I are obviously very close, like, I just go in and hug. When it's somebody that I don't know, I'll normally, like, reach up to hug, so that there's still some, like, a little bit of, like, distance between our bodies as we're hugging, if that makes sense. Like, more of, like, a casual hug situation for a short person, I think, is to, like, go up, to try and go up. And then more of, like, an intimate hug situation is to go under. But your face is always going to be at armpit level. Just accept that. You're always going to be in people's armpits. Side hugs fix all problems. Yeah. Don't pick them up. True. Ammunition said she mistook you for a little girl several times at Disneyland. She did! There were, oh my god, because I went to Disneyland for Aurelian's birthday with a bunch of other streamers. And while we were there, 2 different times for sure when she, like, told me about it, but possibly more. I don't know. There were 2 different times where she was like, oh my god, I thought that you were a little kid. I was like, what the fuck? Cons must be terrible at armpit level. They're okay. You know what? I feel like, con hygiene has become such a topic of conversation that people are very aware of it now. And there are also booths that just have deodorant around. Like, if you need it, if you're like, oh no. there are lots of booths that just have deodorant around. Like, it's such a known problem at this point that honestly I feel like most conventions I go to, it's rare for me to get a whiff and be like, ooh, that doesn't smell good. How tall is Anne? I think Anne's like average height. To me, guys, everybody's tall. I don't know. I can't tell if somebody is tall, like actually tall in comparison to everybody else. Because to me, pretty much everybody is tall. There's two tiers of people. There's around my height, where I'm like, oh, you're like kind of my height. There's you're taller than me, and then there's, oh my god, you're shorter than me. Right? That's when I'm like, oh, like so excited. Yeah, those are like in my mind, those are the three tiers. I can't tell if somebody is average height or tall. But I do know that if they're shorter than me, I'm like, you're a short person. I just got here and I love the new emotes. Me too! They're great. Be sure to tell Danny at Oryozema, Oryozema. Be sure to tell him that you love the new emotes. There are two tiers of people and then she gives three. I know, because I was gonna say that there's either you're taller than me or you're around my height, but then I realized like, oh, but sometimes like every now and then I meet somebody and I have this shock of like, oh, you're shorter than me.